Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of CarX Drift Racing 2 with Broghammer Auto House. Today's episode is all about how to tune the burner JDM, aka the Toyota Chaser, aka the JZX-100, whatever you want to call it. I want to take a quick second to ask you guys if you would so kindly hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. For somebody like me who has such a small following, it really does help to get it out there so that new people can see the videos, and I really appreciate it. Also, a quick update on the How to Flip a Car for Profit series that I'm working on. I hope to have part 1 up by the end of the week and part 2 by sometime next week. They're just taking me a little bit longer to edit and put together as I'm kind of new to all this. So that's it for today's updates. Obviously, we're jumping right in here to some spirited driving with the burner JDM. And I really would suggest to most of you that you do this from time to time. Just pick your favorite track and go out there, drive around, spend some time learning new things about the car. I often find, certain things that I didn't know before about the car, throwing extra angle that I don't normally try in competition, or certain speeds, certain gears, and had a little fun slow-mo here trying to do a jump drift and totally failed by smashing into the wall. Didn't have enough grip when I landed, so. But anyways, something that you guys should try out from time to time, and it's just a fun way to experience new abilities in each vehicle. Now, the burner JDM is a pretty low horsepower vehicle, even when it's maxed out. I think it maxes out at 511 horsepower, which really isn't much. I'm hoping to unlock one of the engine swaps for this vehicle so that it'll be a little more fun to drive. But that being said, I do have the R&T body kit on it. The missile kit actually looks really nice too. I almost switched over, and the CVW kit looks good as well. But I ended up going with the R&T, nice clean 4-door sedan body look, and it's great. So now with that being said, we'll hopefully I'm really hoping to unlock that 2JZ. That would be my preferred motor for this car. That's what they technically come with, but I don't know, it's not turboed or whatever. Upgraded with more power hopefully next time. Okay, so spring size, stiffness, everything you can see here. As always, you guys can pause the video and write down these notes. The sway bar I let a little bit looser than my typical. Camber 4 degrees negative, that's pretty common for my tuning. Caster's all the way at 10 on this one. Sometimes I lower that down to 9, but everything else is there. Full bore on retraction and quick retraction. I think with these big, longer cars, you need that in order to really get it to flop back and forth on the turns and the flips. So only -1 camber in the rear, a little bit of toe, hardly any sway bar. Again, I always tell you guys with the spring size, make sure you're running a pretty level setup, 10 centimeters in the rear and front for me. So I'm also running a square setup on the wheels, 20-inch wheels, 245s, pretty straightforward there. And here's what I was talking about, the power. It's really lacking in this category, so I sure hope I unlock that engine swap soon. 0.6 on the transmission and everything there. The gearing on 5th gear is at a 1.22, which seems extremely high, and it's just the fact that this thing is underpowered. And in real life, a 500 horsepower car I think would feel a lot spicier than it does in this game. You really need to be up in the 700 horsepower range to make it really be enjoyable. The axis width here, and then we're going to jump out to just a little bit more spirited driving on some small track stuff, which is what I really enjoy with these big cars, weirdly enough. So take a gander at this. It's just me playing around in the testing area of the tuning section. When you go out to test drive, you can find some of these little town areas where they have bushes and random stuff around. And like I said before, it's fun to do this. You get more used to how the car reacts to certain things and what works best for you. So anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. Look forward later in this week to the light video with flipping cars, and we'll see you next time.